Hello everyone, welcome to Abnormal Investigations. We're doing a really good, just a really good show, guys. You guys are supporting us so big, we're bigger than we've ever been. Our numbers are higher than they've ever been. Our algorithm is higher than it's ever been. We're on our way to the top, guys. Our channel's growing so fast that we're going to be doing another celebration, it looks like, and another toast here pretty soon. We're almost another 1,000 subscribers up, fixing to knock on the door of 26,000 subscribers. That fast, guys. 1 month. You guys are awesome. Don't forget, this Wednesday night we're going to be live, boots on the ground. Wednesday night at 8:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. Should be a really good boots on the ground. I'm going to try to stay out of the ditch this time and not get stuck. But luckily we had a lot of people on the way. Actually, it was funny when we got stuck. We have so many people on standby now in case something happens because I've been harassed and followed, that whenever that happened, before we could even get a phone call out, we had 4 vehicles sitting on the road that had come to help us. So yeah, we felt really loved, and we are very blessed to have friends like that were just ready to respond. So yep, we're safe like that, guys, and we do have people that can respond. So let's get on to this encounter. I think you're really going to like this one. He says, Mike, I work in a coal mine overnights, and you're not going to believe what happened to me. He says, as I sit in my scraper, surrounded by the quiet of the night, I find solace in the hum of the engine and the glow of the headlights. The darkness is mesmerizing, but the bright lights on the front of my scraper are so bright that they illuminate the whole path. It's amazing watching the streams of light go out through the darkness, casting a glow across the coal and the dirt. With each pass, I feel a sense of accomplishment, and I push the dirt over a hill, revealing the depths of the pit below, which falls off almost into total darkness until your lights are pointing down into the abyss. It's a rush like no other, a reminder of the power and the beauty of my work. It's amazing, the power of these machines. We pump out a lot of coal and a lot of gravel to the county, and I love my job. And I also love being out there at night when we have a skeleton crew. It seems to be just easier work. As I operate my scraper, I feel a sense of respect for the machine. These machines are so strong, and a deep connection to the work we do together. And the stillness of the night, I've heard the haunting howls of the coyotes singing in the moon, their ethereal voices echoing through the mine like a lonesome serenade. In these moments, I feel truly alive. I heard something strange. Something tapped on the scraper window one night while I was working. It made me jump in my seat. I turned to see what it was, but there was nothing there. Just darkness. I shrugged it off as a stray rock or a bird, but then it happened again, a faint tap, tap, tap on the glass. I turned and I looked, and I felt like I was being watched by someone or something out there, or maybe my friends playing a joke on me. I tried to shake off the feeling, telling myself it was just my imagination playing tricks on me. But the tapping persisted, slow and deliberate, like a warning. I realized I was not alone at this time, that this had to be something doing this on purpose. I was about to end my shift, exhausted from a long night of hauling coal, but just as I was about to pack up, the radio crackled to life. Hey, we need you to push a special load down in the pit, the voice on the other end said. I groaned, thinking it was just another pile of rocks or a broken machine. But then I saw it, a massive dead cow, its bloated body strewn across the ground. There's a lot of ranchers out here, and when their cows die for letting us gig on their property, we usually take care of those small things for them. I hesitated, wondering why someone would want to dispose of a cow in the mine, but I guess it's cheaper than calling the meat wagon. But orders were orders, so I reluctantly positioned my scraper and began to push. The cow's lifeless body slowly began to move, and its legs splayed out like a puppet. I felt a sense of unease as I watched it slide down the hill. Its glassy eyes seemed to stare right through me. Something about this felt wrong, but I pushed the scraper's engines, roaring as the cow disappeared into the darkness below. And that's when I seen them. I seen creatures that made my eyes readjust to the darkness. They were half dog, half men. Their eyes were reflecting yellow in the dark from my lights that were shining right on them. They were running, but their bodies were somewhat twisted. They were moving in an unnatural gait. And they were carrying something, a whole leg that they had just torn off the cow, the meat dripping blood as they disappeared into the darkness. They had ripped the whole leg off of this cow, the hind leg. My mind reeled in horror, my heart racing like a jackrabbit. I tried to tell myself, hell, this cannot be real. This has got to be something else. A trick of the light? But deep down I knew what I saw, and I knew what I saw was real, and I knew I had to get out of there fast. I turned the scraper around, my hands shaking as I fumbled for the radio to call for help. But as I turned to flee, I saw them again, closer this time, their eyes fixed on me with a hungry gleam. I was frozen in terror, unable to move or speak. But as suddenly as they appeared, they vanished into the darkness, leaving me shaken alone in this machine. I didn't stick around to see if they'd come back for sure. I hightailed it out of there, my scraper rumbling as I fled the mine. I didn't stop until I was back to the safety of my truck, my heart still racing. From that day on, I made sure to carry a pistol in my lunchbox, just in case. And you know what? I haven't seen those creatures since. Maybe they got the message, or maybe they were just there waiting on the next opportunity or for the free meal that they knew was laying up there. That thing did stink, and it was bloated, and I'm sure it smelled for miles. But I'll never forget that night working in that mine alone out there. It wasn't just one, there was 6 or 7 of them, and they were all so happy it looked like to have the back leg of that cow. The next day, when I returned for work, the whole cow was gone. So I'm assuming they came back and claimed their prize, and, well, they ate something that was thrown away that would have been buried anyways underneath the dirt. But you can bet when I hear the howls at night now, I look twice to make sure that they're coyotes. I hope you enjoyed this. You know, I could actually see you all running into something out there in those coal mines. I mean, they're dark. You're out in the middle of pastures most of the time. You got cows out there. And having a dead cow, I could see how that would pull them in, you know. I mean, if they're opportunists, like a coyote or another scavenger or something, then yeah, that would be easy for them to get a free meal and not have to kill something and bring suspicion to themselves or anything. They just go grab the cow, take it, and eat it. So that's what I'm guessing they did. Guys, thank you for listening. This is the 5 o'clock drop. I'm going to try to do an 8 o'clock today too. So there should be an 8 o'clock one drop. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you on the next one. Keep your head on a swivel. Don't be something's dinner. And this must be a great saying, because there's another channel that has adopted my saying. So we must be on the right track, because everybody wants to be like us.